Hi guys, it's Kyako here, back with another speed build. Today we're building the apartment of an alien, and this was requested by Dalt. Thank you so much for this request. I had like so much fun building this apartment, and just like a lot of fun, coming up with all these ideas about who this alien could be and why they're here on Earth, and all these like weird, fun headcanons I had. So thank you so much for this request. This is kind of different than what I've been doing with my mini Tanaka builds series. They've all been humans and like normal people so far, and this is bringing in a little bit of the fantasy world, but it's just for fun. I don't know, I really like the idea of having an alien in this apartment. I just feel like it adds like a really interesting, really weird touch to the whole thing. So basically the idea here is that this is Zoe, by the way. His name is Zoe. He is an alien who has come to Earth basically to finish his PhD on humans. I know I don't know. I just thought that that'd be a funny idea that like he's in like university or something, in like his alien, world, and they like study humans a lot, and he's writing a PhD thesis on humans. So he's coming to Earth to, finish that PhD and do more research. But while he's on Earth, and obviously in disguise as a human, this is his human disguise I'm putting together right now, he kind of like grows to become friends with the humans that live in his apartment. So that would be, everyone you can see there next to him in the create a sim menu. And he would just become friends with them and like learn more about humans and more about human culture, and just kind of like realize that he actually really likes planet Earth and maybe is like considering staying there indefinitely. But I don't know, we'll see about Zoe's character. I really like his human form. I feel like he's actually pretty cute. I really like tried to give him I don't know, like for example, this green sweater he's wearing here, I gave him a green sweater because I thought it would be cute that he likes dressing in green, because it like reminds him of his original like skin tone, because he's usually green. And he has a cat, by the way. This is his cat named Cow, because she has spots, and when he saw her he was like, oh, you look like a cow, so you must be a cow, so I'm gonna call you Cow. And it wasn't until like much later that he realized that she was actually a cat. But I just thought that was like a cute little story there. So now we're going in and putting together his apartment. So basically you're gonna see me put like curtains on the door and on the windows. They're blackout curtains because there's gonna be a lot of like sci-fi alien stuff in this apartment, and since he's supposed to be like undercover and in disguise, he has to like hide it from the outside world, so he has like blackout curtains on all his windows to make sure that nobody can see inside, and his cover is not broken. You'll kind of see like the aesthetic I'm going for as we move along, because there's like a lot of different like sci-fi aesthetics I could have gone for. I went with like a little more, less like minimalistic, like clean sci-fi. I went with a little more like clunky, a little bit old school sci-fi, and I am actually really happy with that decision. I feel like it definitely fits Zoe's character, and like, I don't know, it's just really fun to put together. Anyways, let me know if you guys have any like headcanons about this character, because like, I feel like there's so many things that we could come up with about, Zoe's planet, and, what his PhD or his thesis is on, and, all this fun stuff. You can see I put a little, like, human skeleton there. I put that there because I thought that it'd be funny if Zoe's, like, studying human anatomy and stuff. So he has, like, a human skeleton there just to, like, remind himself of how, like, the human body works. And I also really like the idea that the way his body functions in his alien form is different than the way his body functions in his like human disguise. And if you guys remember his character build I just did, he was wearing glasses, and I thought that'd be like a cute touch, like maybe his human disguise eyesight doesn't work as well because he like messed up the calibrations of his human suit. And you can see back in his cast build he also had like bleach blonde hair, but I thought maybe that could be like also like another color thing, like he meant to give himself black hair, but he actually messed up like all the color calculations when he was putting together his human suit, and he just like ended up with this bleach blonde hair instead. But yeah, anyways, in his house, we're just putting like these little posters on the wall. They're kind of like little like how to like understand human culture posters. Like there's one they're explaining like how a car works, and there's one they're explaining like how an elephant works, and they're obviously very wrong and kind of ridiculous, but I thought those posters were pretty cute. And then we're just gonna put like other little things up. I figured like this wall is just generally like either things from his home planet, or like things from his university, or things that are like he collected from planet Earth. Honestly, I'm not sure like at this point in this build like where he is in his journey you know, like maybe he has just landed on Earth, and maybe this is like after a year or two, and he's like starting to like get a little more comfortable with humanity and like human culture. But anyways, you see this big tube, I don't know what you call this big orange square thing on the left here. I figure that that's like his sleeping chamber, because obviously, like I said, his human body functions would not work the same as ours. So I think that the way they sleep is like they submerge themselves in these like tubes full of, I don't know, like liquid or something, and they just like sleep suspended in liquid. I don't know, I just thought that was a really cool idea. And then this little chair here, next to an IV drip and an oxygen tank. And you can actually see these weird little balls on that table next to that chair. I figured those balls are like some sort of food that he eats from his alien planet. And I figured that he would sit in this chair and have to be connected to an IV sometimes because like I said, like maybe his human form doesn't like really work as well because he messed up the calculations a little bit, so he needs like IV drip sometimes, I guess, I don't know, to like keep his human form functioning. And then we're just gonna put like random stuff here and there just to, I don't know, fill up the space. This is just a shelf of, I don't know, like supplies, stuff for the kitchen. I actually end up putting a TV in here later on, like a little mini square TV, because I like the idea that he would, you know, sit on the chair and eat his weird alien ball food, and just like watch like human sitcoms to like help him study like human behavior and human, you know, culture and stuff. And yeah, I don't know, this build is so odd. It's so different than like any other builds that I've done in this Tanaka Apartments series, but I had so much fun with this one, you guys. So thank you so much to Doll, because I love sci-fi stuff, and I always love doing like weird fantasy things, so this was just very fun for me. But anyways, on this wall over here, I think I actually end up swapping this out for like some like locker, like storage things. Yeah. So we put in these instead, and I figured that could just act as his closet. Like he keeps his, you know, human clothes in there and stuff. And then we're gonna put in, let's see, I don't quite remember, just like little details, little water tank and stuff. So I also had the idea that maybe whenever like people come over to like visit him, like, cause he probably has like human friends and stuff and like other people in this apartment complex, or, you know, like his landlord would probably want to come by sometime. He probably like has like some sort of like alien, I don't know, some sort of like technology they have to like disguise things. So maybe when humans come over, he can like somehow make the room look like it's a normal room, you know, to the humans, like maybe through, I don't know, either through like mind control or maybe like holographic technology, I don't know, just somehow when people come to visit him, he can like make everything look normal, and he can like disguise all this as like human things. You can see that little tube on the left there. I figured that that's like his alien version of a shower, but maybe it doesn't involve water. Maybe he just like stands in the tube and it like, I don't know, like sprays and cleans him and stuff. So that being said, I don't really think he would use the bathroom at all. I think that the bathroom wouldn't really like meet up with his alien functions. You can see I put his cow's little litter box like underneath the shower, because he wouldn't use the shower, right? Because it doesn't work for his alien features. So he just like put the litter box there instead. And he probably just like has stuff strewed around the bathroom, just like using it as like extra storage, I guess, because he would never use the bathroom anyways. But we are almost done with this build. Please let me know what you guys think of this one. And again, let me know if you have any headcanons, because I know you guys do, and I know they're really interesting and creative, and I can't wait to hear them. And we have one apartment left in our Tanaka build apartments. So please let me know what should be in that final apartment. And let me know what, like, how Zoe would fit in with the other characters, you know, in this build that we've been doing so far. Maybe, oh, you know what'd be fun? Maybe Zoe has something to do with like the cold case that the detective is working on that he can't like crack, you know? And maybe the reason he can't crack it is because like it involves alien activity and like he literally can't figure out what's going on. I don't know, maybe that would be like a fun storyline. I love to imagine Zoe interacting with like Stacy and Kenji and all these really interesting characters. I feel like it'd be so fun. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.